what's wrong. What's wrong with you?
No, what's wrong with you?
No, what's wrong with you? You're projecting.
Drop it.
You drop it. You stop projecting on me. Why don't you go enjoy yourself while I go ice my balls?
And boom, we are live. Welcome, folks, to the American Movie Podcast. If you've never been here before, welcome aboard. I go through movies, news, documentaries, Netflix series, Netflix originals, and I do trailer reactions. And today, we are reviewing Gordon Ramsay, Uncharted. So, I'm a humongous fan of Gordon, Mr. Ramsay. He is a renowned chef of, he had multiple shows, so it's like Kitchen Nightmares, multiple shows, and he's hilarious. And his YouTube just hit 10 million. So he does a great job, and he has so many videos on there. So I highly recommend you check him out. See, before you even invest in going and watching an hour, just watch 10 minutes of him, going over his culinary arts. So Uncharted it's kind of like Parts Unknown, where he travels the world. Anthony Bourdain's Parts Unknown, where Gordon Ramsay travels the world, and it's kind of like set up in 3 stages. So he goes to, for the first episode, he goes to Peru, and it's a competition setting. So he's going to have a chef off or a cook off under the competition of like the best chef of Peru. So he was having a competition with a Peruvian chef, and he's renowned. I can't pronounce his name. So then he goes and learns the ways in the culture. So he goes to the culture, and this was an incredible episode just because you get to see the sacred valley of Peru, and there are 1 million cinematic shots, and it's just beautiful scenery. So, he gets a week, and at the very end of the week, he's going to have a chef off. And then, so during that week, he's learning the culture, and then he learns, delicacies within that, continental region or country's region. So, it was cool. It was almost like, it was like Kitchen Nightmares with Gordon Ramsay, where he has, his reaction to stuff is just hilarious. Like, he has comedic voiceovers and comedic reactions to all of this. So it's hilarious in that way. And if you don't know Gordon Ramsay, he's hilarious, and he's just blunt. And he's got a British accent, which just amplifies it to an extreme. So then, he learns the culture, and then he learns special dishes, and then at the very end of the week, he cooks off or whatever. But he goes and gets and lives with a lot of the people, or at least spends a lot of time with the natives. So this one, he was learning how to cook guinea pigs. He was in this Peruvian hut, and it's on this mountain, or in the valley of this mountain, and these are hardy people, man. Like, you look at these people, and these people are hardy. Like, they're not soft at all. Like, they're mountain people or mountain valley people. And it just looks like they know their way around nature. So then he learns all of that, and he learns how to cook guinea pig. He learns how to cook, several of the delicacies and special herbs to use. And then he goes and gets the special herbs. So it's kind of like he has to travel the countryside and get this stuff. So it has a little taste of Man vs. Wild. And then kind of like a competition at the end. So it was cool, and it's the very first episode. So this thing doesn't really, for the first episode of a brand new series, it is good. Like, you look back at the first episodes of other things, and they're a little bit, they lack a little bit of punch. And I have no question, Gordon Ramsay has been around forever, and I think he's going to pull it off. I think this will be a great show. I think it has immense potential, and I highly recommend it. It's on Nat Geo, and it plays every Sunday. It's 6 episodes. So this one was Peru. I believe they do Hawaii. They do New Zealand, Laos, and Morocco, I think, and there's a few others probably. So I highly recommend you check out Gordon Ramsay Uncharted. If you're a big fan of Gordon Ramsay, you'll like this. And if you've been introduced to him, and if you don't know, check out his YouTube channel, see what he's all about, and then make a decision. But I loved it. It was fun, and I think it's got immense potential, especially for second season. And I think he's going to learn what works and what doesn't too. So big fan. Thank you so much. This has been Matthew Benjamin with the American Movie Podcast. That was Uncharted by Gordon Ramsay. It is on National Geographic, 9 p.m., 8 p.m. Central? No, 9 p.m. Central. So, until next time, thank you so much. This has been Matthew Benjamin. Bye. Bye.
After all, someone has to pay for the lap dances for the big guy.
He's joking around. Who feels so good when he jokes?